Sports Radio Show. I'm Donald.
I'm Lewis.
And today we're going to talk about the Heat expectations for Game 3. Can they pull it out against San Antonio? Also, we're going to be talking about the Kings going up 3-0 in their series. And are the Dolphins going to be making any changes over the preseason?
Please call 305-555-6969.
We'll be right back after this.
Please get your free Frosty after a big juicy burger at Wendy's for $1.
And we are back, and it looks like we have some calls coming in. And the phone's down here. Hello.
So, how do you think the Dolphins will do this year?
From the looks of it, I think the Dolphins are going to make the playoffs, being that we've got new weapons for Tannehill, protection for him as well.
How do you think the Heat can win Game 3?
I think that he can win Game 3 if they shut down Tony Parker and especially Tim Duncan in the post. And you have to keep Mono Ginobili contained, even though he's coming off the bench. He's a huge factor that can hurt him.
Guys, thank you.
All right, have a nice day. And we also have a special guest calling in, Tim Duncan, and he should be calling in soon. And this could be it. Hey Tim, how's it going?
I'm good, guys. I'm good. How are you guys?
We're good. How do you think you can pull it out in Miami, Game 3, since they haven't lost a home game in the playoffs yet this year?
You know what? You know what I think? I think if LeBron is such a sissy, he can get cramps. I think we can do better. I mean, and we're a great team and all.
Did you hear about LeBron's new workout strategy with yoga to prevent the cramps?
Yeah, I heard what he's trying to do. I mean, they might have shut us out last game, but here's the thing: LeBron, he's just worried about getting his shoes stuffed. That's him. Okay.
Hey Tim, if I can jump in, what do you think about playing at Miami? Will that definitely affect your game?
It might, but hey, you know what? At least I know to stay hydrated, unlike him.
All right, thanks Tim. That's all for today for you.
All right, nice talking to you guys. And also, Chris Bosh, he'll take an ostrich.
Okay, thank you. We'll keep that noted. All right, and we'll be right back with the Kings thing right after this commercial.
Please come to McDonald's. Please grab a free slushie for $1.
And we are back here about the Kings going up 3-0. The Kings, their strategy to keep it and sweep the Rangers is to stop playing catch-up and stop getting into the penalty. Any add-ons?
No, I think that series is pretty much over. 3-0 run. Not much to do after that. Rangers are done.
All right, and that's it here for the DNL Sports Radio Show. Have a nice day.
Thank you.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Sports Talk Radio. I am Riley Wills.
And I'm Kevin Fielder.
Listen, guys, we have a lot to talk about, but something that's been in my mind for a long time is, should steroid users in the MLB go into the Hall of Fame?
You know, it's all about opinion here. I think we should take some callers.
All right, if somebody wants to call, our lines are open.
Our number is 1-800-SPORTS.
We are experiencing some technical difficulties. Nobody's calling as of right now, as our...
What's your personal opinion on that?
I honestly think they should, if they were in the 1990s, because then it was legal, and people didn't know who was doing them and who wasn't. So I don't think, if people who didn't do it, I don't think they should, I don't think it's fair if they did it, and back then it was legal, so.
But they used steroids.
It was legal back then. They did what they could to win.
They still affected the game. It's the way that it shouldn't be played.
I know what you're saying, but it's legal at that point.
I understand that it was legal at that point, but you have to look at it this way. Barry Bonds beat the home run record mainly because of steroids.
I'm not going to argue with it there, but I'm talking about people don't know who did steroids.
And we have a caller.
Hey, welcome for joining us. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. So, what is your opinion on the whole steroid matter?
technical difficulties.
at this time, but hey, I won't talk your ear off. If you want to waste any more time with us, we'll talk about what our opinions on that. Well, here's what I was saying. I was saying that people didn't know if they did steroids or not, because back then they didn't do tests. So I think they should still be allowed in the Hall of Fame because they don't know exactly who did and who didn't.
So you're telling me that Barry Bonds should be in the Hall of Fame?
Well, not so much him, because he actually did test positive in later years, and plus there's a confession that he did. If they confess or if they're tested positive for steroids, then not. But back in the 1990s when they didn't do steroid tests, I think they should still be allowed in the Hall of Fame.
So you're also telling me that Pete Rose should be in the Hall of Fame?
I honestly think he should, because that didn't affect his playing career. His playing career, he had one of the best careers, and he also got 4,256 hits without the roids. We got a caller now, so our popularity level is still high.
I'm calling about, what do you think about Jose Fernandez and the Marlins chances to go far in the playoffs?
They're still doing well as of right now. Thank you for calling, by the way. But they're still doing well as of right now, so I think they still have a shot because they have a great farm system as well.
Honestly, I think there's a slim chance that they might make it. I mean, they have Haney coming up. They have DeScalafini coming up. They have Henderson Alvarez playing like he is an ace.
And Kohler. Tom Kohler's also not a slouch either.
What else? What about their hitting? As Stanton is really the only one hitting low.
No, not really, not necessarily. I'll have to disagree with you on that. Casey McGee, he's been doing well. Also, guys coming up right now, Justin Bour and JT Realmuto, they're doing well as well.
I mean, yeah, their hitting is doing actually really better than expected. Stanton is having a monster year. Casey McGee's batting really good behind Stanton.
And Christian Yelich, I mean, he's been slumping as of late, but he's getting out of the slump. And they have good protection because of McGee and
Stanton.
Yeah, with McGee and Stanton, they're adding great protection. Thank you, Michael.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
No problem.
Well,
Speaking of the Marlins, I mean, it is a dog race right now. It's like a battle between the NL East with the Nationals, the Braves, and the Marlins.
I mean, I think we might witness 3 teams in the NL East going to the playoffs.
Now I would stop you there because there's only 2 that are like allowed to go. There's 2 wild card spots. So yeah, maybe. Yeah, you're right. Maybe. I think that the Nationals and the Marlins will be tied for a wild card spot, if not first in the standings.
I mean, we just have to hope that the Nationals can stay healthy. I mean, they do have Ryan Zimmer coming off the DL.
Yeah, but I mean, also, how about their pitching? Their bullpen's not as well as expected. So, guys, thank you for joining us for Sports Talk Radio. This is Riley Wills and
Kevin Fielder, have a great night.
all right.
Hi, I'm Max Forrestott alongside Alejandro Navarro here at Max and Alejandro in the Morning on ESPN Radio Channel 96.4.
For all our viewers, if you want to call in about any of our topics, call 1-800-555-5554.
Stay tuned after the short break. This message is brought to you by Geico. 15 minutes and save you 15 or more in car insurance. We're back. Thanks for tuning in to Sam and Harrison in the Morning. Max and Alejandro.
The heat is still on in San Antonio, and it's not because of the lack of air conditioning. Can the Rangers...
Oh, we're getting a call.
Oh, we are.
Yeah, we're getting a call. Hello?
All right, I'm calling about the huge chances of winning at home.
Yes?
I'm calling about the huge chances of winning at home.
Yeah, you know, the Heat are the undefeated team in the playoffs this year and home, so I think if they play how they do, they should go back to San Antonio leading 3-1.
I think the Heat have a great chance to win both games, not only because of that, but San Antonio is struggling from the three-point line, and that's what gets them going. So if San Antonio doesn't get it going from there, I think the Heat have a great chance with the best player in the world and home court to win both games.
How are they going to be able to stop not only Duncan, but Parker and Leonard as well?
You know, Parker has been shaken up lately, and the point guard, we're deep in our bench. Douglas can come off the bench, Cole come off the bench, Chalmers is playing okay now. So if Parker can't play as he is, then that's going to hurt them. Tim Duncan had a fast start to last game. He started 2 for 2, and then after that he went 2 for 8 the rest of the game. So in that case, then they're not strong there either. And their three-point shooters are weak at the moment, so not really much to worry about if you're Miami.
I think it's up to Bosch and Birdman to stop Duncan, and if they can do that, they have a great chance to win.
All right, thank you.
No
Thank
problem.
you.
Talking about the Heat, a big win last night for the Heat as LeBron James put up 35 points and 10 rebounds to tie the series 1-1 heading back to Miami.
I wonder if Popovich was second-guessing himself after he decided not to foul the Heat with 27 seconds left in the game with the 5-second differential between shot clock and game clock.
You know, Alejandro, I've had a special caller come in, and he's actually here today. It's Josie Altidore of the USA national team.
Oh, okay. Great to have you, Josie.
Thanks for having me on.
Josie, your pool has been dubbed as the death pool. Portugal, Ghana, Germany. How are you guys going to do to avoid this?
I think it's going to show everybody what this team is really made of. We have been prepared for this and we're ready to go.
Sounds good, Josie. Coming off that 2-goal performance against Nigeria the other day, how will that help your confidence, especially going into the World Cup?
I think it's not only a confidence booster for me, but for this
Improvise, go.
team, it's really good that I've been scoring because now we're going to have some goal scorers and get some goals.
All right, thanks, Josie.
All right, thanks, Josie. Good luck.
Thank you.
Now, our final topic. Last night, the Rangers lost in home 3-0 after a shutout loss. They're down 3-0. Do they have a shot?
I don't think they do. I think they salvage one game in Game 4 just because they're at home, but I think that's their only shot. I say Kings in 5.
Yeah, you know, Lundqvist hasn't been top-notch, had a rough playoffs earlier in the series, you can't get it. And they haven't trailed. If they have any chance, which is very small, they need to score early and don't let them score. Lundqvist has got to show up.
Also, there's only been a couple teams in NHL history to come back from 3-0 and to do that in the Stanley Cup Finals. I think that's...
Yeah, the last team that does that was 1942, the Maple Leafs. That was a long time ago. I don't think it's going to happen this
Yeah.
time. Kings in 5?
I say Kings in 5.
All right, thanks for joining us.
All right, thanks for joining us. That'll wrap it up for Harrison and Alejandro. Next.
See you later.
Hi, I'm Sam Resnick alongside with Harrison Kay here at Sam and Harrison in the Morning on ESPN Radio Channel 96.4. For all of our viewers, if you want to call in about any of our topics, 1-800-555-5554. This message is brought to you by Geico. 15 minutes can save you 15% or more on car insurance. We're back. Thanks for tuning in to Sam and Harrison in the Morning. The heat is still on in San Antonio, and it's not because of the lack of air conditioning. Can the Rangers fight their way back into the Stanley Cup Finals? Breaking down the U.S. pool for the 2014 FIFA World Cup. And stay tuned, we have a lot to talk about after this break. But first, we have a live caller.